Alright, picking where we left off for part 1. Yeah, I had to stop the last video because dinner was called off for dinner. That was the reason for it. Now, with this part, I figured it would be a good time to talk about this. Deadpool, Volume 3, The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. Yes, the name is a play on the old Clint Eastwood movie, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Written by Gary Duggan and Brian Poussin. Artwork by Scott Kubelich and Duckham Severy. 1314 is by Scott Kubelich. Duckham Severy does 1519. The cover art is done by Chris Alma, who does 1314. And the rest basically done by Duckham Severy and Julie Bellera, who's the colorist for issues 1519. And of course, does the actual cover. Now, for this particular the first thing this book collects issues 13 to 19. 7 issues. 13 I've technically reviewed already. Yes, I have. You might be thinking, how in the world did I review 13 already, even though I didn't review this trade? Deadpool flashbacks. Yep. Let's start with issue 14, dealing with the present day stuff, where it has the first appearance of Luke Cage and Iron Fist since New Avengers ended. Yep, this is before in my opinion, one of Marvel's best comic books, Power Man and Iron Fist. Yep, where basically Luke Cage on TV saying about this one guy claiming that Deadpool was a partner of Iron Fist, and Luke Cage, no, they weren't, not at all, and that kind of loosely sets up basically the storyline of The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, where it's a team-up story of Deadpool team up with Captain America and Wolverine. Though there's no mention of Wolverine. Now, during this period of time this came out, Wolverine had lost his healing factor. Yeah, his healing factor had been gone. Yeah, was wiped out via virus. Either this takes place before he lost the virus, or afterward, but they don't mention it at all. Captain America, on the other hand, had just escaped. Now, at the point in time this book came out, which I think it was 2013, this book came out. These issues, yes. I think at the time, Cap this is probably before he went to Dimension Z, or after he came back from Dimension Z, but they'll mention that here. Yep, they're captured by these people who want to create wannabe Deadpools, and, at one point they create a Deadpool version of Colossus, and, not really much else to say about it. It's an interesting storyline, to say the least. Oh, yes. It deals with... Now, 14 was White Man Coming, just an Iron Fist story. Yeah, look, it just basically deals with issue 13. 15 is the start of the Good, Bad, and the Ugly storyline, which starts issue 15 and ends with issue 19. It essentially put is a 5-part story. Yep. Yeah, deal with basically, Nazis, and also... I love the fact that Wolverine is wearing his... From what I can tell, I think this is the Joss Whedon. I think this is the John Cassidy costume, which he was sporting for some time. Yeah, I think it was that one. I don't think it was this Manifest Destiny one. I think it was something else. So basically, it's kind of like a revisit the Weapon X program. Now, is there any characters pop up here from the Weapon X program? Not really. No. The only reason why I think they took Cap and Wolverine, because of past association with it. Also, there's a Deadpool version of Nightcrawler here, because they want to create one. And, yeah, it just basically, just a great story. Yeah, and heck, there's even Deadpool versions of Storm, Sunfire, Colossus, Wolverine. I'm not sure who the guy in the hood is. Warbird and, Thunderbird and Banshee. Some kind of virus that turns into zombie versions of classic X-Men characters. The story is pretty good. Great artwork. And good pacing. Yeah, not much else to say about this book. It's just really, really good. Also, is it just me, or is that this particular lab? I look at this gateway, wait, I'm trying to think. Which superhero team had their base out of a freaking cave at this point? Why bottom up in this again? The excellent book. Yeah, this facility reminds me a lot of the Weapon X facility. The place where Cyclops basically had his new Charles Gray School for Higher Learning. Charles Xavier School for Higher Learning. Yep. That's what it reminds me of, and, well, in the case of these zombie versions of these characters, they don't really appear again. Not that I can tell, no. So, at the conclusion of the storyline, they all just... they'll leave on a bit of a happy note, but Wolverine now still doesn't like Deadpool at all. Though it has loosened up for the very next story arc, where we have a return of this woman here, one who apparently died back in died back in the opening story with dead presidents. Yeah, why is she here? Well, to promote the very next story arc, which is Deadpool versus Shield, though the trade is called Monkey Business. Yep. All in all, pretty damn good trade. Not really much else to say, just that it was just a really good storyline. And I give the book roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Well, oh yeah, by the way, I want to give Iron Man 2020 Revolution, I give this book roughly a 8.5. Yeah. I mainly took almost like a whole point off. Mainly because of disappointing conclusion. Though it was nice that we basically undid all that stupid stuff that Dan Slott did. Yep, so yeah, that's it for this particular review. My next comic corner is going to be a review on two Jeff Lemire, True Trades from Jeff Lemire series, a different Image Comics. Which one is it? Descender. Yep, this series. Okay, see you next video. Bye.